Welcome to Gab and Jam, episode 332. Our topic today is 103 social media questions to boost engagement for the DIY Rockstar. And this post was by Angie Gensler. I'll put her link below. And again, she's a social media company that will help do it for you. But, as DIY Rockstars, I'm always looking for ways to incorporate things ourselves so that we don't have to go out to outside sources. And so what I've done is I have a blog post that has all 103, but what we're going to do today is share a few of the categories, 10 of the categories and some sample questions. And then if you want to look at the full list, you can either check out her post or you can check out ours. I've added a few extra on ours. Okay, and why are these questions important? I know we talk about having a healthy relationship with social media and not spending all your time on it, and how it doesn't reach the people the way email does. I know we've talked about that before, and I'll probably put some links below for what we've talked about before. However, if you use these questions, you can boost engagement on your social media site, because social media is an easy, free way to communicate with as many people as they will allow. And so if you use these questions, it will help increase the number of people who respond and like and share. It will help the algorithm share your post more to people and get potential new followers, and of course to nurture the followers that you have. And so we'll go ahead and get started. Here are a sample of the 103 social media questions to boost engagement for the DIY Rockstar. Okay, so the first category of question are the what if questions. And so questions like, if you are in a band, what instrument do you play? So simple question, right? Let's see, if you won the lottery, how would you spend the money? Just simple questions like that. And those are fun. And I know I've actually answered some of these before, and I've actually shared some. Also, I forgot to mention in Facebook groups, if you're running a Facebook group, sometimes when I'm really in the mood and I'm on top of my game, I share things like this to kind of help keep our people, I guess, kind of learning each other. And of course, the algorithm likes that and will share the post more often, which will get you more people in your group. All right, so the next category, the second category of social media questions to boost engagement are fill in the blank questions, right? So fill in the blank questions include fill in the blank. A talent I wish I had is, and then put your blank, right? Or something like the next one, fill in the blank. I'm inspired by blank, right? Or I like this one, favorite comfort food is blank, right? And that's one that kind of helps get people engaged. But there are others, so make sure you check out the blog post so you can see the rest. All right, the next category of questions are would you rather questions for social media. So questions like, would you rather have 100K Facebook followers or 100K X followers? So things like that. Or would you rather hike a mountain or lay on the beach? So things like that are ways to get engagement. People like that. It's fun. And then you will see, again, a lot of times you get a lot more engagement for a post like that than you would on one of your regular posts. All right, the next category is only one thing questions for social media. And it includes questions like, if you could have only one app on your phone, what would it be and why, right? And I think those are fun. Or if you could only own one book, which would it be? So again, these are fun questions. We're going on to the next category. The next category is what is questions for social media. And some example questions are, what famous person in history would you love to meet and why, right? I like that. How about, what is your ideal date night? We do a lot of date night. If you check out our YouTube channel, we have a whole date night playlist. We call it Date Night Done Right. And it a lot of times has us going to concerts and things like that. So that's a fun one for me. If I saw that question, I would immediately jump in and say, yeah, we go to concerts. All right. The next category is this or that questions for social media. And some examples are, keeping it DIY Rockstar is, do you like country or rock and roll, right? Or questions like, are you a night owl or an early bird? I think that's an interesting one because, again, I'm an early bird, but my kids are night owls. So just the whole mindset is very different. So I think those are cool. All right, the next category is what's your favorite questions for social media? And questions like, what is your favorite streaming platform to listen to music? So that's interesting because it kind of helps know where you can find the people who might listen to what you are doing. And again, I always suggest that we consider, even if we're not on a certain platform, that we have some content out there just in case you find people on that platform that like you. At least they will have contact with you. And people they're funny. They're like, if I don't want to go to YouTube, if I never go to YouTube and you tell me to go to YouTube, I will not. That same thing on Facebook. We find that we invite people over to YouTube or to, other platforms, and they're like, nope, I'm on Facebook and that's where I'm going to stay. So it behooves us to have content on Facebook that shares our music, just in case that's the only place that they're going to listen. So again, that's a really great question to do some market research. And then here's another. What is your favorite travel destination? As you know, again, we love to travel. We have a whole travel adventures playlist. And so that would be one that if I was seeing it, I would jump in and answer that one right away. All right. The next category is if you could questions for social media. And let's see. One of the fun ones is if you could run away for a day and do anything you want, what would you do? So I like that one. Or if you could interview one person in your field, what would it be? So if it's a music artist or influencer, it depends on what it is that you enjoy. But to me, those are a couple of fun ones. All right, the next category is nostalgic questions for social media. And this is a fun one for me. I've answered this question multiple times on multiple people's feeds on multiple platforms. What is the first concert you ever attended? And I will actually send you stickers if you can put in the description below what my answer is, because I have answered this question over and over and over again. What is my favorite concert, right? And if you put what your favorite concert is, I'll put you down for stickers as well. So whatever your first concert was, I love to hear about it. Those are always a special moment because it introduces you to the world of music, to these artists, to ideas, to live performance. I mean, it's a wonderful first experience. Okay, and then the next one is when you were a kid, what did you want to be when you grew up? So that's one that is kind of interesting. So nostalgic questions, right? All right, and then finally, the final category is seasonal or holiday questions for social media. And my favorite one on this list that we added is what's your favorite Christmas carol and why? Because to me, that is always kind of interesting to hear what some people go traditional, some people go, Mariah Carey, the newer songs, and then some go really, we have a couple playlists of like the punk and grunge Christmas carols, and those are fun as well. So I love that. Or how about this? What is the best way to spend a rainy fall day? So that's one as a DIY rock star. I know cuddled up under a blanket, watching something that's inspiring is always a fun thing to do. All right, so we know this is a vast list, and that's why I didn't share them all because I don't want to keep you that long. But if you are interested, check out the blog post below, or you can check out the original post from Angie Gensler. All right, and we're sure that you can find something on these lists to help nurture the people who already are following you and or attract new people, because of course the algorithm for any social media platform says if people engage with your post, they're going to share it more. So this is just an easy, quick way. And you can just pick out the ones that work for you. You don't have to try them all. Just try the one that works for you. All right. What do you think? What questions will you try? What questions have you answered in the past that have been intriguing? We'd love to hear about it, especially if it's not on the list, that's even more, because then I might do a follow-up or either add them into the blog post, which would be great, right? All right, what else? Oh, what else is happening around here? Obtanium Flow is streaming on all your favorite platforms, so make sure you check that out. Music videos are on YouTube, so make sure you're subscribed because the new video for the latest single, Daylight, is going to be out any minute now, and we wouldn't want you to miss it. And if you dig the vibe and you want to be a part of the tribe, be sure to subscribe. We're wishing you love, peace, and chicken grease.